Welcome to another video in Lookup Week. In last video, we have learned about VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, basics about match function and how can we club VLOOKUP formula along with match function so that it can perform in two-way lookup. Now in this video, before we move towards a little more complex problem related to lookup functions, we have to learn about what are the other functions available for lookup problems. One of them is index and match. Now index and match functions is much better than VLOOKUP and it works faster than VLOOKUP when you are working on a large data set. Let's see how index and match function work. So here we have the data where we have sales agent, sales and cost information, and first let us understand how index function work, then we will understand about the match function. So I am applying index formula here. Now the VLOOKUP formula works on a table range, whereas the index formula works on an array range, which is particularly a range in the Excel, not an entire table. When we apply VLOOKUP, we have to select the entire data set, but since now we have to search for sales information for Ramesh, we don't have to select the entire information, we have to simply select the information from where we want to get the result. So in this case, I want the sales information, so I will select only the sales column. Now, here is the row number what we have to apply. Now in this case, Ramesh is on the second position in the selected area, so I will apply as a 2. Now since I have selected only one column, because of that column number reference is optional for me. If you don't apply, then it is okay. If you have selected multiple columns, then you have to give the column reference number also. In this case, we don't have to give and we will simply close the bracket and enter. Now you can see it has given me a result for Ramesh sales in a very simple manner. Now let's understand the match function. What match function result? The match function return the position of data. Now please understand the match function from the index point of view, that in index formula we have applied the row reference number as a 2. With match function we can automate that 2 by applying a lookup formula. So here my match function will be for Ramesh and lookup array will be these rows now. One thing to note here, you have to select the same range what you have selected in index function. So if in index function you have selected from row number 6 to row number 15, in match function also you have to select the same reference. Otherwise it may return a wrong reference. Match type is exact match and we'll close the bracket. Now you can see the Ramesh name is at the second position in this data set whatever we have selected. Now let's understand index and match together. So first I will apply index, bracket open. I want the sales information, so I will select the sales column from here to here. Now here instead of writing 2, we will apply the match function. So I will apply match. I am interested in looking for Ramesh, comma, lookup array is this, which is exactly same as the index function, comma, for match function we will give exact match, we will close the bracket for match function and we will close the bracket for index function, and it is giving the result of 2855. Now it looks a little complicated when you apply this formula together, but if you make it in your day-to-day practice, then it's a very easy formula. There is another benefit of applying index and match function, that since it works on a data reference purpose, not on a table purpose, now even if you add the data in between, still it will give the same results. And index function along with match function can work vertically and horizontally in both the way. Let's see, for example, I want to apply index function. Now I want the information for Ramesh, and match function I want the sales information, and you can select this row. Still the same results. That means only a single formula, index and match, can work for VLOOKUP as well as HLOOKUP. Now the problem, or instead of saying problem, advanced version of index and match function is basically when you have to select the data from a different data range. For example, if I am going for this index function and I have two data set here. Now I have the sales as well as I have the cost information. Now in this case, what we have learned that if you select multiple columns in your data set, then in this case we have to define the row number as well as column number also. So if you ask me like this, then it will give the result of Ramesh sales. Now with match function we can automate both the number. So first let us understand how to automate for row number. Match, we want the information for Ramesh, comma. First we have to apply for row number, comma 0, and this bracket is closed. Now this match function will return the row number, and this one we have to apply for column index number. So we'll apply a second match here, we'll apply sales, comma, and now our data set is not from the sales agent. Our data set in the original index formula is from B to C, so we have to select B to C column here, comma 0, and close the bracket. And it is a two-way lookup using index and match combination. So you can apply for Ganesh, and instead of sales you can apply for cost. So like this you can make index and match function to replace your VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP formulas. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.